don't care about time pass, only care if you feel different. Hate the only time I kept my word was when I said I'd keep my distance. Do you think about the good times and swear that you don't miss it? If you're halfway round the world, you know I'll be there in a minute. I hate New York and talking in circles and taking things personal. And don't know what for. This is universal. To think it was hurtful.
Taking a long way home, I thought I saw your shadow across the street. But it was only what it always is. Streetlights don't remember me. Streetlights don't remember me. So I spent the rent money on music. I'm always there for you, please don't abuse it. I don't hate you, I hate losing. But I can't remember what I said forever, 'cause I'm talking all the time. Like I'm not in love with you.
And I hate New York and talking in circles and taking things personal. And don't know what for. Is this universal? To think it was hurtful. I hate New York.
My baby's pretty crazy, doesn't sleep in the dark. His lights are always on and his door is always open. He tells me about his days while we sit in his car, and we like to hang around with the dogs in the park, just walking and talking. But there's something I don't know. I feel him letting go. Maybe it's me that's making you leave suddenly. I just don't know what to do. 'Cause baby, I'm falling for you. Zachary, tell me what you really, really want from me. Wasting all my precious time and energy. Is this how love is supposed to be? Zachary, baby thinks I'm crazy 'cause I show him I care. He loves to pull me in, then he disappears like he's ghosting. Doesn't think I've noticed. Guess there's something I don't know. I feel him letting go. Maybe it's me that's making you leave suddenly. I just don't know what to do. 'Cause baby, I'm falling for you. Zachary, tell me what you really, really want from me. Wasting all my precious time and energy. Is this how love is supposed to be? Zachary, holding on to hope, too scared of letting go. Maybe it's you. You and your shit attitude have nothing better to do.
Shoot this motherfucker.
Where the light at, remind me. If you looking for it, you know where to find me. You ain't paying for me, so you can't decline me. Can't go till the devil get behind me. Pray, throw it up, can't throw it up. Break bread with my people, we gon' pour it up. If your price too high, you ain't been blowing up. If you ain't had a ooh wee, then you can't run with us. What's the word? Look alive, what's the business? Ooh wee. Can't believe God did it. Ooh wee. Lord forgive me, I was tripping. Ooh wee. Can't believe God did it. Ooh wee. Let me hear you if you still feel the vibe. Let me hear you if God did his job. Ooh wee. Let me hear you if God wants to stop. My respect for the feminine, it was minimal. God gave me another heart, it was clinical. If you sick, invite him in, he the mineral. Then he gave the family dollars, he the general. Pull up, jump out, show love, and get back in. Moving his wheel forward like I ain't got it back in. They told me think about myself and get that dough. Shh, don't put your foot in your mouth, that's tic-tac-toe. Fishing for souls on the gram, I throw the real out. Try to get rid of God and you gon' take the real out. How you put in so much work and leave the skill out? Demon got you in a sunken place, tell him get out. Looking at my sin like when the waiters bring the bill out. Can't tap dance around the truth cause it's a slow dance. Trying to get the point in your head, it ain't a so in.
No, Pyro, I'm sorry, you're on your own. I'm not paying for your level rental that I showed Aqua. I didn't realize they were that expensive. Holy shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like so much worse than an Airbnb, so much worse than a hotel. It's fucking insane. Where okay, let's stop properly. Hello. Hello. Hi. I'm wearing my Baby Groot shirt today. Because I'm going to go to the gym after. I'm going to wear this. So if you see me in the gym, leave me alone. Hi, everyone. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So Pyro and Aqua are looking for an apartment still after the situation of a apartment flood. And I sent one to Aqua. I was like, oh, I was walking down. Hi, Toxic. Hi, Robin. Hi, Pyro. Hi, Aqua. I was walking down Seymour Street in downtown. I was like, oh, right. There's this like building that is furnished suites and hotel. And I was like, I guess like that would make sense because sometimes people come for a slightly longer stay. It's not an Airbnb, but it's more a hotel style thing. And so I was like, oh, I'll suggest it. Aqua like inquired about it and they were like, yeah, it's like a 30-day minimum stay. You're like, fine. And the price was like $400 a night. The hotel you saw was like if an actor came to visit. Even those, like they rent them apartments. Like they rent them apartments usually, very nice apartments, but they can get them. They could rent, like you've seen, they can rent a penthouse apartment for like 5 or 6K for like 6 months. Because those people are just like, yeah, we'll do short term because not everyone can afford that. So they have these really nice apartments. It's just rich people who have nice apartments. And they rent them out to actors, and they all stay kind of like in Gastown area because I've seen them literally go into the building, like the Riverdale twins or whatever they're called, the Cole twins, Sprouse. Is that their name? The last name is Sprouse or whatever. When they're filming Riverdale, you see them like get out and like when I'd walk past, and they'd stay in there, and they stay in these really nice brick buildings that are like penthouses, and it's like 6 or 8K a month, and you're just like, yeah. That's cheaper than a 900 square foot 2-bed in one of these buildings. It's fucking insane. And the worst part about Vancouver right now, in regards to this, is I've seen them over the last few years. They've been rezoning all of these buildings. We're in a housing crisis, right? And they've been rezoning all of these buildings downtown because Airbnb went away, and it's like banned basically unless the building allows it. They got rid of it. They're rezoning a bunch of buildings into these like short stay hotels where it's like a hotel maybe is like 1 or 2 weeks. These are like a month or whatever. So it's not Airbnb, but it's like furnished short-term rental. It's very like, and they're all these 10, 12K places that are shit. They're shit. They're really shit. Like, score a penthouse. Yeah, that would have been pretty sick. Like, I mean, even downtown, you could get something like that for close to that price. Not even kidding. Like, when you get past like the 1 and 2 bedrooms as well, this is like a really random thing because that's the one that's in most demand because of single people or young families. 1 and 2 bedrooms are the most expensive and have gone up so much, especially 1 bedroom, even studios. When you get to like a 3 bedroom plus, the prices haven't changed that much in like 5 to 10 years. 2 bedrooms on the, yeah, a lot of people after COVID want to live on their own. There's been a lot of divorces, been a lot of separations. There's a lot of people moving out from parents after being stuck for years. So 1 bedroom is like, you know, that's why when it was like the price of buying, if you have a down payment, the price of buying far exceeds renting at this point. Like when I moved down to my place, I was paying, after the insane hike, I was paying like $2,300 a month, which is like for Vancouver pretty good for where I was, like center of downtown. It was pretty good, like $2,300. Before that, it was like $1,900, and then I was like, well, it's either I get evicted or I pay this increase. And if now that apartment, the landlord, I guess it rented, which is fucking crazy to me, rented it for $2,900 for my old apartment. My old apartment was shit. Like, it was fine, but it was like, the area was loud, it was noisy, you had constant people screaming at night, you had drive-by shootings, you had every protest went down in the city, went down that street. Every Whitecaps game, they went down that street and locked it down. Like, it was just non-stop, and the layout of that place kind of sucked. Robin's seen it. It's like a 700 square foot apartment, but it's all angles. There's so much hallway. Part of that was like my little office, which was smaller than this. Another part of it was like a storeroom. So immediately you lost like 150 to 200 square foot. I mean, the apartment suited me. It was a bit awkward, yeah. It's like you had a storeroom that it was like, okay, because there was no storage locker. He tried to get a storage locker after I moved out, and they were like, no, they're well gone. Like, you should have got this when you had it. One thing that's really nice about my current place is the previous owner bought a storage locker for it. So even though it is a little bit smaller, I have a storage locker because they went ahead and bought it. They like really made it as good as they could with like the limitations. So like the layout of my new place, way better. Still a little small, I'll be honest, but it's like I got what I could afford. Still a little small. You know, I'm paying for it just a tiny bit more than what I was paying in rent in the previous place. You know, obviously with the down payment, it had to be put down. But I'm like, if I moved to any place, a place this size, I would be paying $2,900. Granted, with like strata fees, everything, it's kind of getting into that realm. But at the same time, it's like I'm not paying into someone else's pocket aside from a bank, right? Like I'm actually like gaining equity in that little bit for now because of the way that it kind of spreads out over the course of the loan. But it's like, you know, when I lived in my last place, for 4 years, I paid like $100,000. I did the math because I was getting pissed off at him getting arsy with me. I paid over $100,000 in rent to live in that place over the lifespan of me staying in that apartment. And I was like, that's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. And it was like, yeah, you lost floor space because of the storeroom. I don't want to say you lost space because of the little office. The office was actually kind of nice. I really liked having that. That's why it was like a non-negotiable for my next place. So like this, granted, this room gets insanely hot, but that's a solvable problem, which I did with the fan. And then it was it had like this little awkward den area. The living room was like 10 foot wide, but it was like there was just like because I have an L shape, like a couch with a chaise. Having that in that space, depending on the way that you had it laid out, you lost so much floor space. Like you couldn't do anything else. Like it was awkward to get around. You couldn't put the TV in a place that made sense if you have a TV. The dining area was kind of a bit of a waste because it was too small to fit a proper dining space. So much of the layout was just kind of lost, you know? It just really wasn't great. And so getting this place, it's like everything's kind of a square. But at the same time, it's like my living room, again, Robin's seen it. The living room feels, I would say, pretty big. Like I have empty space in once I finally get rid of the bed, because I need to order the slip cover to go over the bed. I have like empty space that I don't know what to do with, but it's not wasted space. I'm just like, oh, I have a lot of space I can do stuff with. I can reorganize the pantry. The bedroom is the only bit where I'm like, that kind of sucks in terms of the layout, because where the washer dryer is juts into the bedroom space. So the bedroom is kind of wide, but I can't put the bed like in the middle of the wall, because if I do that, you can't get around to like the wardrobe and everything. And the door would kind of hit it. Like it's, you know, it's like just, it's not the worst. Like I could have it where the door would open and then you have to close it and you could get around, but it doesn't like flow very well. And then the bed would be kind of in line with the door then. So that's like the only thing where I'm like, But I did think about turning my bed 90 degrees so the headboard's where the window is. Because, like, I know that's like a feng shui thing, but I did that at my old place and it kind of wasn't bad. And then that way you've kind of got a lot of open space. Anyway, sorry. Hi. How's everyone doing? I'm just chatting about my layout plans of this. I made it about me. Really wish that. Yeah, there's also a law past 2024 where if you want to classify as short-term rental, you got to pay tax. But if you want to skirt that tax, you can only rent for 90. Yeah. So a lot of them want these short-term contracts, right? You see that if you go on Craigslist, you see that a lot where it's like 3 month, it's furnished 3 month short-term rentals that are like more expensive than a regular rental, but you're paying for the, I don't say convenient, but you're paying for the essential option to just go be somewhere. Hi, Crack. How's it going, dude? You're going somewhere to be there for like a couple of months. So it's for people coming into town. It's people staying with family. It's not like you're tied into a 1-year contract, right? So they're trying to find ways around it. That's why it's like a hotel and furnished hotel suites, because it's different. I still think like I don't like the skirting around it, but like I've said many, many times, I think when you're renting out a property, when it comes to these things, you should have to register as a business and you should have to pay tax on it like a business. You get so much back, it's fucking crazy. You get so many tax breaks, but I still think you should be held accountable as a business, as a incorporated business. Literally 1 day less of 90 and the price goes from 3K a month. Oh yeah, it's huge. I slept like 3 hours, went on a run at 5 again. I saw your post in Rez Discord that you got up super early, went for a run. So, I'm sorry you're kind of tired. Well, you know what that means? Lazy day playing Factory game. That's what it means. I don't make the rules. I will say it's a beautiful day outside. So, I'm going to lie to myself and say that we're not going to stream for like 8 hours. But I'm going to stream as long as I can. And then I'm going to I'm going to try and wrap up maybe around like 5 or 6. Because I want to go to the gym. I want to kind of like decompress after this week. This week was ridiculous. You know, with work and everything. It's like I'm supposed to be on reduced hours. But then the client came back with notes on Friday at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They were like, hey, we wanted this, like, they've approved everything. I'll be honest. I love this client. I love working with them. They really like the work that we've done. They're very open to ideas. Oh, hi, Kimmy. Welcome on in. Very nice to see you. Kimmy has incredible Photoshop skills, so beware. Are you doing the movie club today? I guess I'd be wrapping up around now. What was I saying? I got distracted by Kimmy. No? Just woke up? Crack! Oh my goodness. Crack, thank you for giving Kimmy a sub. You crazy son of a gun. Kimmy, here's the clap. Enjoy. Thank you, Crack. Kimmy, enjoy your emotes. Enjoy the sub. Enjoy ad-free viewing. I just broke my clapboard. So giving too many people a clap, you know? Ugh, so difficult. It's so hard. I don't know what I was saying. But, yeah. Thank you so much, Craig. You're too kind to me. You're too kind. Don't break yourself. It's fine. Look at this piece of shit. It's fine. It's just a little screw. The little screws are coming off. It's all good. You know, gotta just make sure it's okay. Give people the clap, you know? I'm gonna be honest. I still have not used it for Pyro calls me out on it. I still have not used it. To use that, yeah, I use it. Oh, that was what I was talking about what my plan was. Yeah, there you go. You got the little clap of action thing. Man, so a couple of years ago, I will get back to what I was talking about. A couple of years ago, so you know the clappy emotes, the Twitch ones, the purple ones? So, look, I'm not saying they stole, yeah, those ones. I'm not saying they stole my emotes, but they stole my fucking emotes. My emotes used to be they used to literally be purple clapperboards with different expressions. Let me see if I can find them. I don't know if I still have them or not, because I was so mad about it. But I did all these clapper emotes, and because I started off as a creative streamer, and I made my own emotes. I made them on stream. Twitch staff would be like in my chat, like, oh, these look really good. And then suddenly all of these clippy emotes or clappy emotes started coming out. And I was like, that's a little suspicious. That's a little, they look very familiar. Here we go. Clapper faces. I don't know why I have a dog. Why is there a dog? Why is there a rabbit? Where is it? This one? I don't know if it'll open. Son of a bitch. Like, look at this. You're telling me, Twitch.tv, that you didn't steal my fucking emotes. Oh, just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Oh, how interesting. Yeah. See, what's this? Why is there a bunny and a dog? What's with this dog? When did I do this? I don't remember any of these. God, how high was I when I made these? Look at this. Could have been. This is what could have been, everyone. This could have been the dream. Did I make them into BTTV? I don't remember. Look at this. Look at the little grouchy one. Oh well. I will say though, Carson Druitt, who did the emotes that I have now, the little drawn version of me, the little popcorn guy, fucking awesome. So like, if they hadn't stole my emotes, we wouldn't have had the little popcorn guy. And I do love the popcorn guy. The little bear that I made, yeah, like that one. So that one was kind of like a draw over, and I kind of just animated it. But I do like the popcorn guy. One thing I'd love to do, especially with like this. So this is a mocap helmet, which what you do is you put it on your head and you wear it with a phone. The phone will capture your face, and then you can kind of drive a 3D model with it. That's what you can do, like an Unreal Engine or something. And I want to make, I just have no 3D skills, but I want to make a VTuber model of the little popcorn guy and have that sometimes on stream, because I think that would be really funny. And then it would just be me in the background wearing this. I probably wouldn't wear this for a whole stream. I think it would break my neck because it's kind of heavy. But I think I like the idea of it, right? So I have to do that. I have to finally use it. Last weekend it didn't happen, and I'm a little annoyed with myself for that. But I'm also just like, is what it is. Toxic. I swear to God, I will take my D away. You keep using my D on me. I will take my D away. All right. I do like when people who come in and just don't know, I don't want to say the lore of the channel, but we've been through a lot. We're coming, you know what? I think if I click on my own name, I just want to test something. Literally, I'm going to type test in the Twitch chat. Can I see? Okay, we missed it. I've been on Twitch for 10 years and a month. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. Is it doing it again? Okay, one sec. Is that better? Is that better? I did it right before the stream. I'm on the YouTube for almost like, damn, dude. Yeah, I think my YouTube channel, I've changed it. Yes, okay. Thank you for calling that out. I did do it right before the stream. You heard that, the pop? Yeah. It'll happen. Oh, it did it again. Okay, gonna. Now it's broken. Is that better? Is that better? I don't hear it. That's the problem. Yeah. Do you know what I did? No, it's not. Okay, well, shit.
something I've never done. Something I've never done.
Still better or worse, better or worse, better or worse. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. My nipples are hard. 1, 2, 3. Fucking audio, man. Worse? Okay. What, the content? It's always getting worse. I'm sorry, everyone's ears. I'm sorry. Sounds like gain is... I haven't fucking touched it. That's the annoying part of this. Alright, let's try again.
Always never.
Rename stream to robot underwater. It's just, it's so random. It's so random.
I've been searching.
I can see a little bit. Alright, let me...
You're hoping I'm broken. Sometimes it's hard to see it. Waiting too long. Wouldn't know until it's gone. Never know until it's gone. Now we'll
Any better? Worse? Better? Worse? I feel like I just moved. Alright, how can I do this? I have an idea, but I have to move stuff. So the camera's gonna get a little fucky for a second. But I have an idea. Maybe. How do what I'm thinking is maybe I circumvent the input of the microphone. Let me try a different channel.
Is that better or worse? Oh, I can see the noise. I can see the bottom end noise. Better, but like thick. What the fuck, man? So, this channel that it's in now was doing what the other one was doing. So we moved it. Is it super quiet? Because I have the... Maybe it's the gain. Because the gain's at like 0. It's fine. The gain was at like 0 on this, but the other one was just normal. Okay, not touching it. Not touching it. Thank you for bearing with me. Apologies for wrecking everyone's ears. Oh, I was gonna say I don't hear any music now, but it's because the song had ended. Anyway, where was I? Okay. So I thought about making a VTuber model of the popcorn guy. I think it would be kind of fun. I'm trying to learn Unreal Engine. Crack is also trying to learn React, which is like a front-end programming language, and we're trying to hold each other accountable, except I've been failing on my part, and I've not done anything too much on it. And I'm kind of annoyed at myself for not doing anything on it, because I think it would be something interesting to learn. I'll be honest, I haven't played a lot of Factorio. The last time I played, you got to Logistic Bots. Ooh. That's pretty fun. I haven't played it since the last time I streamed. I will say I've been pretty good with that, because it could very easily take over my life, that's for sure. But I have been restricting myself to just playing Factorio on stream only. I think that's a boundary that I need to kind of keep. But at the same time, it's like, yeah. You've learned a lot of patience recently? Yeah. Oh, I bet. With everything you're going through? Yeah, no doubt. I mean, there's some insane stuff happening in gaming. Just, I know, like, you're not just talking about that, but like in gaming too, right? Where, what's the thing now with Subnautica 2? The devs suing the company because they got denied a $250 million bonus, which I then found out that apparently 90% of that $250 million was going to go to the founders, and then like 25 million of that was going to go to like the other 100 devs. And I was like, Hold on a minute. Well, what's going on? That's kind of insane. That's some Randy Pitchford level shit right there. Which is super interesting. But apparently they fired the company that bought them out, fired the founders, and said that, and then delayed the game. And they were gonna, so the people who bought the company that makes Subnautica made a promise that if they hit a sales target by the end of 2025, they would pay a $250 million bonus to the studio, which would then be divided between the founders and the devs. Then we found out that like the amount that was going to the founders and it was a little skewed. But oh, we'll get to that too. Don't worry. Pyro and I have been talking a lot about that. And this is just the most recent. So the company that bought them have now pushed the game into 2026, so they will not get that bonus, and then fired the founders as well. Like just completely ousted them and brought one of the other studios' CEOs in to take over because they own like a bunch. It was like the company that made the studio that made Callisto Protocol. He's now in charge of that. It's very weird. And then apparently there's a lawsuit about it now because they're just like, again, this was a whole thing with Marathon. This is the same thing of Marathon with Bungie, where there's a lot of bonuses that are tied to Bungie because it's like a vesting period, where Sony bought Bungie for like something like $3 billion, something insane. And after a certain amount of time, I've never played Callisto Protocol. Is it good, Kimmy? It's like with Bungie, it's something insane where it was like, after a certain period of time, the CEO and founders and everything get a massive payout that would retire, like $50-60 million, right? Heard it wasn't good? Yeah, that's maybe why I've never played it and don't know anything about it. That much money involved also is going to be crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. Because apparently what was happening with Bungie and Sony is there was a big bonus that they had to release Marathon within 2025 or something like that. You watch Maxwell and you turn it off and then just really, it's like, oh no. I don't think I've heard good things about it, and I think that's the only thing is like I've heard of the game and that's it. I also smacked my monitor while I was changing my audio. Let me just fix that real quick. Enjoy some armpit action. Look at that tricep. Look at it. Worked those out yesterday. I'm getting skinnier. I'm getting a little skinnier. It's happening. Maybe a little too late for summer, but you know, we're making progress. But yeah, Bungie had that, and so the whole thing with Marathon being delayed, and then Sony, they're like, Sony's trying to find a way to fire the founders or like delay the game and therefore give them rightful termination reasons to fire the founders so they don't have to pay them these bonuses. And then seeing that it's just like every company, like they've made all these insane promises. They bought all of these companies during COVID. And now it's like, oh, right, these companies are actually going to release a game. And they're now scrambling to like get rid of people so they don't have to pay these bonuses. It's fucking crazy. I'm fine with founders getting a big paycheck because they fronted the risk of the studio, but that's just me. I am too, because it's like this, yeah, they built it to what it was. And I think 90% of that is kind of a little, I would say it's a little too much in the context of that, but at the same time, $25 million is still a lot of money. I think it's because while they did take on the risk, they aren't necessarily the only ones that made that game. Also, there's like weird things with that, with like, well, how long has someone been with the company and how much do they get? How much do they deserve? How much did they contribute to the original game that then got them the buyout? And, you know, there's all of these things, right? But I'm okay with like founders and doing that, right? It's like, I think particularly in this instance, it's not like a software company where their entire reason that they created something was to get bought out, right? That's the difference. Sorry, I gotta drink some water. One sec. Sorry about that. My voice has started going. it's not like in a software company where the only reason they created something was the entire reason was to get bought out, right? You don't get into games. Well, most people don't, but it's like, you know, there's obviously corporate interest. Most people don't get into games for the money because there's very little money in games. There's a lot of money in games, but if you go in with it's the same as content creation, right? If you go into streaming with the intent of making money, there are so many better ways to make money, and the sunken cost fallacy, the time that you'd put in, by the time you even broke even on that, maybe would be so far in the future that you could have made that money the entire time doing anything else. You could do a minimum wage job or like anything like that. With the actual involved, yeah, lawsuits companies, Pete Parsons, head of Bungo, etc. Yeah, I've heard not great things. Fortunately, not your relative. Yes. He's Pitchford and Kotick level shit. Pitchford is like not great, but he's just a fucking weirdo. He's just a fucking weirdo. That's like, and do you know what? I think that makes it a little bit worse because his intentions are so unclear because he's just fucking weird. And not in a like, oh, he's into games, he's a nerd kind of weird. I mean like showing up at a medieval times with a USB stick of a woman squirting and then losing it and then like saying that it was because he thought it was a magic trick. Like, I'm sorry, what? Look, when my parents found a porn mag in the back sleeve of my guitar case, I was like, yeah, I'm 15. Like, I was like, yeah, what do you want from me? I didn't go, oh, yeah, well, I thought she was doing a magic trick. I thought it was like, I was learning about graphic design and the composition. Yeah, okay, buddy. No, I'm sorry, but fuck off. This is the guy who's still the CEO, who's still running things. Like, he needs to shut his mouth. It's just like, because he's not even like making the games anymore. It's not like he's directing the games as far as I know. He's just the head of the studio, and he's just actively hurting the studio constantly. And I just don't get, it's in the same way as like an Elon Musk kind of thing. It's like, there is no way, like I know that Tesla stock would tank if he left because there's so many of the fanboys, but I'm like, there's no way that like, or even when they voted on his bonus, right? Where they were like, everyone's like, there's no way he's getting this bonus. This bonus is fucking insane. And they voted for it. And I'm just like, what is happening? Like, how do we live in the same world where you look at these chaotic, insane people and you're like, yeah, we should keep paying them more. We should keep increasing their salary. We should do all this stuff. It's ludicrous. If anyone below that level did that shit, holy fuck, you'd be blacklisted. Kotick, I'm glad, is gone. But, like, he was already a billionaire. Like, his life is not... I remember hearing complaints from him about, like, the internet's made it really hard for him to date because anytime someone Googles his name, it just shows up with pictures of him where people have drawn devil horns on his face and stuff. And I'm like, maybe just don't be a massive piece of shit and that won't happen. I don't know. You'd be surprised how many NBAs get in a game just for the money. Oh, I mean... At the C-suite level and the business people level, yeah, absolutely. But in terms of like founders of a company who make games, I don't think, like, yes, they want to make a living from doing something they're passionate about, but I don't think they get into it with the mindset of like, my game is gonna sell for $100 million, you know? I don't think Tyler, who made Schedule 1, thought his game was gonna make him $100 million. I think he just wanted to make a meme game and released it, and it just blew up and got out of hand, right? You know, I'm not saying people don't make games to make money, because I think you have to be smart in that way. I just think going into games as a developer solely for that purpose I just don't believe that that's the case, especially with the Subnautica people, right? They wanted to make a game. Flappy was, I mean, that guy had a mental breakdown, right? He deleted it off the store because it was ruining his life. Because everyone was like, oh, you're rich now, pay for my life. Because he lived in a developing country where it's like $1,000 would like cover you for like 3 or 4 months or something. It was insane. They stacked the board with you. I mean, that, yeah. I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird stuff. I think, like the Stop Killing Games thing that's happening, and all this stuff. The EA, what's his name, Andrew. I can't remember. I don't care enough about his name, but it's like he's just like a massive piece of shit. Where his salary increased by like $5 million, and the average wage of everyone at EA went down, and they're getting like laid off, but then they're reporting record. It just like, it drives me insane. Like it's almost like a church and state kind of thing, where it's like corporate and games. Like you need to understand business in order to run a successful game studio. I fully know that. I fully understand that. It's why it's called show business, not show when it comes to movies, TV show, everything. It's called show business, right? You have to have an understanding of business. But I just don't think that corporate greed makes sense in this world, right? It's so dystopian and horrible. I don't know where I saw it. Maybe it was in. Is it broke again? Fuck. Damn it. Did it get more quiet? Maybe? I don't know. Did I get further away? I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do the flicky thing. Hello? Hello? 1, 2, 3. That was why we moved it to the other channel. Better? That's why we moved it, because it started just getting quiet. Yeah, you know what I did? I bought, you know what I need to stop and what? Okay. What I did was sorry, I know it's gonna be worse for a second. I bought a sous vide yesterday. Yeah. I bought a sous vide yesterday, but I didn't buy a new audio interface. And I'm like, what am I doing? Maybe I should buy a new audio interface. Okay, I'm gonna order that today. I'm fucking done with this Mac thing. It's driving me up the wall. I don't know what it is. It has to be the audio interface. I'm just gonna get a Behringer ZenX 802S. It's $130, and I'm just gonna start with that until I figure out the next steps. I'm $130 Canadian. That to me just makes sense to just get something like that for now to hold me over until I really kind of spend time. I have my friend Spencer, who's like an audio engineer. I'm gonna kind of have a chat with him, figure stuff out, and see what he says too, because he might have some good suggestions as well. He'll probably just recommend that. But all right, let me switch things around again. This is really pissing me off, the audio stuff. Like it's consistently bad now. Like this board's fried. I don't even have anything backup wise. My backup broke. Actually, this is my backup. Hello? How's this sound? Is this good? Better? I wonder if the cable that I was using before fried the channels. And then they've just kind of broke. Because I just put it into a new channel that I've not used before. I put it into channel 3. So I wonder if that happened. Because what initially was happening was we had a cable that was broke. Oh no, this is a brand new cable. I got rid of the cable. All the cables are brand new. So that's why I'm pissed off about it. Is all the cables are new. Including the cable that goes from the mixer to the computer is new. So there's no old cables. There's no anything. What happened is this is a dynamic mic that went into a cloud lifter, and then the short cable that comes with the cloud lifter that goes into the mixer was causing crackling. We removed that cable and I swapped it out with a different one. I might buy new ones again, but like it's a new cable. It's the cable that I use for my audio interface when I make films. So that was the cable that I used because I knew it worked. And that solved the problem for a while. And then this now keeps happening. So I'm trying a new channel now on the mixer that has never been used before because maybe that cable caused a problem on these channels, right? Like that could be that could be a problem, you know? So, I don't know. I'm really sorry about the audio problems. This is like every single stream now. I think I still, regardless, need to get a new interface. Can I do it now? Maybe I'll do it right now. See if it's on Amazon. I was going to get it from a local place, and then they sold out. And I'm kind of upset by it. But I might just do it now. What was it? The ZenX 802S? Maybe it's... because I don't want to get rid of the microphone. The microphone's a really good product. It's like, it's a EV RE320. This is like a true radio mic. Oh, of course, people are jacking up the prices. 502. No, I don't want the 502. Mic should be fine. The mic should be more than fine. And also the Cloud Lifter adds a separation layer between the mic and the mixer anyway, so it should be fine. Fuck off. I'm never buying a Mac. Mackie mixers are supposed to be one of the best ones. That's why I got it. And I've had nothing but problems. Literally nothing but problems. Okay, should I get the... so I can't... I can. There's the 802S, which is 165, but which is the 8-channel mixer. But the 10-channel version is cheaper. Or I can get the 502S, which has 5 channels, which is one mic for $100. It's more frustrating for you than it is for us. Yeah, and like, I do really care a lot about the quality of my audio. I like the video and everything. Yes, I go overboard because I'm using a cinema camera. Sorry, that's just intrusive thoughts winning over. I'm using a cinema camera, right? So it's like, that stuff no one gives a shit about, really. I care about that. Audio, I genuinely think is the most important part of any film, any stream, like, regardless. Like, if the bitrate's low, there's not a lot you can really do about that. Like, you're encoding, there's only so much you can encode into the shitty H.264. But audio to me is really, really important. Like, really, really important. And I get very frustrated, and I get more frustrated because I can't hear it. Like, even if I had headphones in, I can't hear the problem. Because it's siphoning out the audio for me before it goes through into OBS. Like, I'm not hearing it from the computer side. So I'm getting a different line of audio than you are that's not going through a board that's fucked, right? So that's where I get really frustrated with it. Maybe let me take a look at this 5-channel. I might just get that. But why a mixer, not just an audio interface? Because I want to be able to do EQ. I have a compressor. I have a compressor too. I did do an audio interface before this crack, the Rode AL1, and it fried. It got fried on an update. RME has EQ as well. Audio is primary thing, seeking quality unless Chris Nolan doesn't care about the audio quality. I think I always like a mixer because usually it gives you a little... I mean, these are not even that good. Usually it's just a little bit cheaper as well. Out of stock, brilliant. So that just ruins that. Army is expensive. Yeah. There's also that too. See, I would look on stream with you guys and... sorry, shouldn't say guys. I would look on stream, except Amazon is just like, loves doxing. Just loves it. Like, it can't not put your address on screen in 3 different places. And like, I usually wouldn't use my address because I have a mailbox. But I have like one of those Amazon drop-off things in my building. So it makes it easier. If you want an excellent interface, yeah. It's a power. I kind of prefer it being a power hose. I am so excited for Power Wash 2, by the way. I can't wait. Okay, what's a good... because Because I'm not getting a Scarlett. I'm not getting a Scarlett. What's a good audio interface? Audio interface XLR. Yeah, I mean, the Audio Technica one is $217. Scarlett. I knew the Scarlett was a piece of shit, and I never bought it. I never ever bought it. I was like, fuck that. The Focusrite Scarlett? Fuck no. Have mine sent to you 4i4. I'm good, right? I'd rather plug my microphone into a used tampon, but thanks for the offer. I'm not getting the Wave XLR. It's $200 though. KK, you're just like, yeah, fair enough. Why are the audio one interfaces more expensive than a fucking mixer? Stream Deck plus XLR. It's $500 though, dude. Because I don't have a Stream Deck Plus, and the XLR dock is as much as it. It's like $500 combined. It's more expensive than this mixer was. It's crazy. I don't know. Maybe I go with the Audio Technica. Maybe Stream Deck isn't worth that money. $500, $350. It's so much. It's so much when I just think that I would rather buy. I mean, as much as I'm saying this because of the Mackie, I'd rather buy from no disrespect, but I'd rather buy from a reputable audio-focused company than a company that makes just a bunch of random stuff for streaming, right? That's the thing, is they make decent lights, they make a decent Stream Deck, like all of these things are fine. I do think they're very expensive. The Keylight especially was incredibly expensive for what it is. If anyone does ever get lights as well, I highly recommend looking at the Amaran lights. They just released them and they work with the Stream Deck. They are so fucking good. Stream Deck is great. The rest is... The Keylight's good, but the problem... I have like the first gen one. The actual plug that goes into the wall is massive that you can't plug anything in next to it. Like, it's so unnecessarily large, the power brick. And then on top of that, it constantly loses Wi-Fi connectivity. It's been better recently, but for like years, there was times where it's like I just had to keep trying to reconnect my phone to it because it wouldn't work with the Stream Deck. It's been way better, touch wood, it's been way better for like a solid minute now. But like, it's fine. It's just like the stand that's there, great, it's awesome. If I was to buy lights right now, I'd buy the Amaran, is it the P60? They just came out with these new lights that will work with the Stream Deck. You can integrate them into Twitch so that you can actually have it where if you get subs or follows or whatever, it can interact. It works in an ecosystem with all the other Amaran stuff. The proper video lights, like all of my film lights are Amaran lights except for like one or two. They all can kind of work together. Like, I'd love to set up the room with these lights because I haven't made a film in a while and actually have it a little bit more interactive. I think that'd be really cool. And then those lights on top of that, they're gonna make this handle that has a 3-hour battery built in so you can actually use it for video production, so not just streaming. I think I've just decided I don't want to buy things that are only ever gonna work just for streaming anymore. It needs to have actual functionality outside of that, so lights, audio equipment, cameras, things like that. I want things that will work in multiple scenarios because I just don't want to invest solely on streaming stuff because when it breaks, I mean, the amount of people that have the no need for Wi-Fi, yeah, it's just like, why? Let it, like, just have it where it's plugged in over USB. I'd buy Pro Lights, so you set up once and be done with it. Good light mode. Yeah, 1000%. That's why I highly recommend the Amarans, because of exactly that. I just, the amount of people that are stuck with a Go XLR right now. If you remember those were like $500 mixers. Which the most insane part of the Go XLR that drove me insane is it was a Canadian company that would not directly sell to Canada. You had to buy it through the US. So you had to pay double import fees because you had to pay for it to go to the US and then come from the US into Canada. and then pay all that on top. It was like $500-600. It looked like cheap plastic crap. It was all software-based mixer, and now it was all venture capitalist money. Now it's gone under, and they've stopped supporting it. And I'm just like, I'm just not buying stream-only stuff anymore. Like Stream Deck, fine. Like that has, I can use that in other contexts if I want to. But camera, like I'm not buying an Elgato face cam. I thought about it, but I'm like, no. I'd rather use this. I'll use a capture card. That's fine. Like capture cards, I do have Elgato capture cards. They are a lot better now. They didn't used to be great, but now they're pretty good. Stream Deck's good, but I'm not buying any more stream-only stuff. Like it just, unless it's like a stream PC, a dedicated stream PC, which I still haven't set up. I'm still working on the one PC setup. That's it. That's where I draw the line. Get a Blackmagic capture card that Elgato. I really want one. I really want one because my other cinema camera, I know that sounds bougie as fuck. This is a Blackmagic. It's like $1,200, right? It's not, I've had this for like 8 years. It doesn't even power off the wall. It's that, I've had it that long and it's that kind of on its last legs. I've used a dummy battery with a camera that had like a DC power in. But I really want the Blackmagic capture card because it does Genlock. I can do SDI. Oh yeah. No, my other camera, it's a Red Komodo. I have a Red Komodo, and so I want to get a Blackmagic so I can do Genlock and time code out of it into Unreal Engine. That's what I want to do. The downside is my 3090 takes up so many slots and is so wide that if I put another card into my motherboard, it suffocates the graphics card. That's the problem. It's so frustrating. Everything just doesn't work, and So yeah, I got like the first gen Red Komodo water cooling. I've thought about it. I just am not. One, I'm not gonna buy Zotac again. Now that they've stopped doing the not the SDI. What's it called? The SLI. You can't even do like SLI bridging, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to get two of the cards in SLI, because it's the 3090 is the only one that had like 24 gigs of VRAM. And it's the last one that lets you do SLI without buying a Quadro card. I wanted to get 2 of them so that eventually I could do things like 3D stuff like Imogen, things like that. Not cheap bullshit water cooling, full loop. Oh, yeah, you're saying like putting like putting a block onto the GPU. Like I know what you mean. Like full on, like you're not just like water cooling the CPU with a Kraken or what, like an NZXT Kraken. You're talking about like installing the blocks, and yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, my graphic card is fucked. If my computer goes to sleep and wakes up, I have to restart it because I don't think you did. You showed me your monitor setup and your desk setup. Sorry, I've got to sip on my iced latte. But yeah, I'm kind of losing my mind with, maybe I should just get an audio interface. Maybe. Not worry about the EQ stuff. The only reason I liked getting the mixer is because with a dual PC setup, I can control things a little bit easier. So maybe the 502, if I can find it. It was like $100. Maybe I can find it. I only need 1 mic input. I like having at least 2 mic inputs. That's why I wanted the 802. And then having line in so I can go from my second PC in. Let's have a look. Holy shit, Crack. That looks fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie. That looks fucking sick. That looks sick. I feel very inadequate right now. How dare you? So much RGB. That was a lot. Yeah, no shit. That was a lot of. What do you mean? Massive link. No, it's fine. Yeah, no shit. You got all like the actual like loops bent properly and everything. I do like the one that goes like over the graphics card. I was gonna say it's very Factorio-esque. It's very, the loops, the way that they all kind of go together. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I like it. I like the aesthetic that you've gone for. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I don't think I could go. I think I just don't feel confident enough to do something like that myself. I would get someone to do it. But I think as much as like building my own PCs, which I've done for the last 8 years, is good because I get to get exactly what I want. I think I'm done with building my own PCs. I think the next one that I do, if I do one, is going to be, I'm just going to get it built. As much as the control over it, I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. Ideally, I want Linux. I straight up want a PC that is like SteamOS only just for gaming, and a PC, like, I'm saying PC, but I mean like just like a computer with Linux that is just for streaming, and that's it. That's it. I don't want anything else. I want it bare bones. It's fun and good, and also always a headache. There's always a problem with Windows. The fact that it's like, I think maybe you can turn Copilot off, but they forced Copilot into every machine. I don't want that. There's always an update. I can't stop updates indefinitely on a version that works for me. Every update breaks my audio. Every update, like, there's just always something wrong. Oh yeah, Linux is great with OBS. Yeah, OBS works fine with that. The only thing maybe is kind of like NVENC doesn't work super well. But you just, like, if you build a dedicated stream PC, then you can, you know, let's say I turn this machine into a Linux box with OBS. It has like a 5950X in it. You just do CPU streaming. Windows works for you. I've just never had a good experience with it. I find it's super bloated. I find that it doesn't work as well for me. I'm also used to working in a VFX scenario where it's like, it's Linux, it's super fast. I don't know a lot about like the terminal stuff. Like, I'm not good at that stuff. I know how to load the software and that's it. But in terms of the functionality, like the amount of crashes that the software I use at work has, and so the current studio I'm at, we use Windows because a lot of the artists in the other studios use After Effects, and Adobe doesn't work on Linux, which is fucking crazy. So we have to use Windows because they can't, like, even though you could have Linux and Windows, like, it's stupid. But the amount of times, I think my software crashes 3 to 5 times a day, without question, every single time. And it's the same, it's crashes that I've never had on a Linux-based pipeline. Using Windows for gaming, Mac for anything coding, Mac watching Twitch right now, Linux for hardcore coding. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like now that SteamOS is coming out, it's now that SteamOS kind of works. I know it's not fully functional, but I'm like, I thought about that years ago. I'm like, I would just straight up turn one of my PCs into a SteamOS gaming PC. I just, like, with Proton and like all of the emulation stuff where it's like 90% of games will work on Linux now, and they work pretty damn well. I'm like, yeah, I don't see a point in keeping Windows just for gaming. For me, I don't, like, there will be some exceptions where they just won't work in that way. But basically, if it works on the Steam Deck, it will work on Linux, you know? SteamOS wouldn't be a thing for you unless you build a mini box for gaming in living room. PC is HDMI living room, that works too. So yeah, that's totally reasonable. I've thought about that too. I mean, my other PC that I just put a 3050 in, if I'd got a better graphics card for it, I mean, it has a first gen Ryzen, it has a 1700X in it. So it's like, it's kind of, it's old. It's, you know, at that point, I'm going to I'd build a new gaming PC. So it's like, whatever. But like, if I was to do that, I would consider it. I'm still considering right now just wiping the whole thing and making it Linux based and making it just a stream PC, because it's going to be my stream PC. I'm thinking of just doing it. The only thing with that though is I don't know how well the Elgato capture cards will work for that. I know like Blackmagic, but as I found out, it only has one PCIe slot in the mini ATX that I put in it. So I can only use external capture cards with it. So I need to figure that out, and if that works, I would consider just making that entire machine just a Linux-based one and just strip everything out. I'm just kind of done with Windows. I don't like what they're doing, especially after what Microsoft's been doing with the Xbox stuff, right? What was the one that just came out? The story that they laid off a bunch of people at Xbox, and one of the producers at Xbox told people if they're having difficulty dealing with the mental stress or the mental anguish of losing their job, well, it was something like, if you're struggling, speak to an AI chatbot to console you. Like, their suggestion was not, we're offering and providing like grievance counselors or speak to a therapist, they're like, oh, speak to ChatGPT. You just lost your job, speak to ChatGPT to unburden yourself of the mental load of losing your job. Like, fuck off. Proton Windows games run better on Linux. I'm like, yeah. Some do, some don't. Proton got very good. Can't even add another PCIe slot because you have a vertical. Yeah, I mean, trying to add all that stuff in around the piping as well, Craig, is going to be kind of tough, right? Yeah, I guess you could always get like an external, like the external PCIe things as well, but they'll never be fast. Like, they'll probably be fast enough for a capture card. I thought about that myself. You have an external monitor? Okay. I thought about that for myself, again, the external enclosure for like a PCIe. But it doesn't work any. Oh no. No. Works for Resolve. That's all you need. Not with OBS. That sucks. That really, really sucks. I would love to. That's one thing I want to do as well with the capture cards, the Blackmagic, is the sending out the signal to like an actual calibrated Decklink output. Is just like, oh, that sucks. Yeah. To have like a reference monitor that you can edit on, because I want to do that with eventually. What I would love to do is mount a TV. So I only have a 2 monitor setup. I have like a couple. I have a third monitor. It's 4K. But what I would love to do is I want to mount a TV like up here, so that if I'm editing or doing anything, I can have it up on the TV while I'm working. That can be like a color grading reference monitor that's a little bit better. Because if I get like a nice LG TV or whatever that's like has better color calibration tools, I could mount it above here and actually use that for doing color correction and stuff in video work. But I don't do a lot. Again, I don't do enough video work anymore. I bought all those anamorphic lenses. I've shot like 1 film with them, and then I haven't shot anything in 2 years. So that is to show on stream preview. Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want too. Is like, I want it because you have like the ultra wide that you're playing on, and then you have like everything over there. I want to have a third screen for like OBS and everything, but also, yeah, having color correction and everything. The only downside is I can't find another LG C2 TV. They just don't sell them anymore. I don't want a C3 because they changed the way that you can access the menus to unlock actual calibration. The C2 is like that, like you'd have to pay like hundreds of dollars for like this remote or something to do it, whereas the C2 works incredibly well. Like my TV, my actual living room TV is a LG 65-inch C2, and it's fucking incredible, and I love it. It definitely has like the dimming stuff on it and everything that like protects itself. Like, I'm not that heavily calibrating it right now, but if I got something that was like a studio ready like thing, I would use that, because it's the only TV, the only line of TVs that's actually like rated by Dolby for color grading for cinema. So like, why would I get anything less? They're very affordable for OLED TVs. The color replication is incredible, and it's the only one that's actually rated for Dolby grading. There's like the Asus, is it Asus or Acer? They do like the Pro Art 32, which is like one of the only ones that is actually also rated by Dolby as well. It's like $1,300. It's a 32-inch screen. It has like P3 100%. Yeah, it's above. Oh yeah. One of those, like that one. That one would be great. I would look at that. Got a very long term. Never got rid of it. I have a projector. My projector's actually here right now. I bought. It's just sitting out there. I have a 100-inch screen that I still need to hang up. But what I want to do is I want to put a shelf up with like a curtain rod and then hang it onto that. The reason being, everyone's like, why didn't you just hang it to the ceiling? If I put it in the wrong spot, I can't adjust it, and the width is going to be very particular. So my thought was, if I put it on a shelf that can hold the weight with a curtain rod, I can always adjust it, and then I also have an extra shelf for like plants and stuff like that as well. Pretty cheap, so no ISO pricing. Yeah, I'd love an ISO. I do think the diminishing return with an ISO is kind of insane. Because I can't mount to the ceiling. Yeah. You have a 135-inch screen and belly fits. I have a 120-inch one that's freestanding, that it has legs, but it's so heavy and it's so awkward to kind of lay out. Actually, no, I got rid of it. When I moved, I got them to just fucking take it. I was like, I hate this thing. It was so heavy. It was annoying. It took up so much space. I have this little small one that's like an 80-inch one that like is also freestanding. But it's like not the best. So I want one where it pulls down and it goes away. So I have an idea of where it's going to go because you can't mount the ceiling. I don't want to mount mine to the ceiling and put the hooks in because, again, if it's in the wrong spot, because the sides of the screen is so big, it's going to overhang the bedroom door and the balcony door. And it's fine while you're watching it, but to get in and out is going to be really fucking annoying. Also, the AC is in the bedroom, so if I'm running the AC with the screen, it's just going to be flapping in the fucking wind. So I want it where it's like, if it's I mean, I'm not exactly wanting to stay inside as much in the summer anyway, so it's not as big a deal. But if I want to do a movie, I can just slide it across so the door is free. I can then just move the couch down and then watch the movie there with the AC running, right? So it's like adjustability is important to me. Having an extra shelf would be really cool. I can put some plants up there. It is right below like a sprinkler system thing, but I know it's fine to put it underneath. But it's like I want to put like plants up there and things like that, and artwork up there. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of working towards now. And then I'm going to put shelves on the wall for the projector, and then it can always like move around, right? So not a big deal. But I especially for winter, I love watching stuff on a big screen. Stuff where it's like you don't care too much about the visual quality in the sense of like, oh, the colors have to be perfect. But like if you're watching like a really dumb movie, like last year I had my friends over and we watched Predator because some of them hadn't seen it for like at all. So for the first time, they got to watch Predator on a 120-inch screen. I think that's fucking cool with good audio. Like my setup is like good. It's very like entry level, mid consumer level. You know, it's not a full setup, but it's like it's 5.1. So you have the center speaker and you have the rear speakers and everything. It sounds really, really good. And yeah, it's just kind of like, you say, like, yeah, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that, your setup. Absolutely. Based on what I've seen of your computer setup, I'd love to see that. But I have like a decent audio setup for like for a home, you know? If I wanted to build a proper theater space, I would. Like if I was ever able to buy a house and it had a basement, I would turn that into a real theater. Like I'd go balls to the fucking wall with that. But for like a living room setup that's like high quality, sounds great, I have a pretty good setup. And all I want to do is add the projector screen to that so I can do like big movie nights. Because I think it's fun. It's really fun to just watch stuff on a big screen. You know, it's why, you know, why you go to the movies, right? And sometimes it's not always like I don't enjoy the movie experience, but I enjoy watching movies on a big screen. I think it can be really fun. Like watching, when I first got the big screen and the first projector, I watched the first Avatar movie. And again, the colors aren't perfect. I'm dealing with $200, $150 projectors because I just don't want to, I just think there is a diminishing return between, you know, a $200 and a $1,000 projector. You've got to get up to the $5,000 price. But I live in an apartment where it's like, I can't completely black out every window, so the quality is just not going to be there to watch it in like the perfect setup. But again, if I had a basement, if I had a proper room that was like a theater room, I'd go balls out and get one of those like 4K laser projectors. Like I would make it incredible. And I'd use it, I'd watch fucking 90 Day Fiance on that shit. I don't fuck. If it's a good screen and set up, hell yeah, dude. Imagine when you got a sweet audio set up and invite friends over to watch Heat. Yeah, I've never seen Heat. I need to watch Heat. Pyro, you want to come over and watch? Yeah, you want to come over and watch Heat? In the heat, because it gets hot as fuck in my place. I know, I'm a fake movie guy. Okay, I'm a poser. So I'm wearing a Baby Groot shirt with my nipples out. So, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Heat. Maybe no. Oh no, I watched Insomnia for the first time. That was what I watched. Insomnia. That was good. That was really, really good. This is one of Chris Nolan's movies as well. Heat is very good. Michael Mann's Heat. Yeah, I need to watch that. I really need to watch that. Alright, I'm going to load the game up. We've been yapping for like an hour. What is this, a rare stream? I'm out of things. Wait, what was that game? Factory Outlet Simulator. What the fuck? Alright, Crag, you're gonna judge me so harshly when you see all my stuff. Ooh, what are you sending me? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so your setup is almost exactly what I want. I have a very similar screen. Mine's just like a white frame though, I think. But it has the black borders that can mount onto a wall. And yeah, so what I want to do is I want to put a shelf in with like a curtain rod. They're basically the two hooks on either end just like clip onto. But your set, and then it goes down in front of my TV. That's exactly what I want. Ooh, I like the way you have the projector set up too. Ah, you have a sweet setup, man. And for the cats. Sorry, you all can't see, but I don't care. I like it. I really like it. Yeah, so where you have those posters, in my place, I want to put shelves, and then I'm going to put the... Like, I have a projector like this, and, like, it can mount. Like, it has... It can mount. It has like the screw at the bottom and everything where you can kind of put it on a tripod or whatever, or a shelf. I have one of those shelves. But I want to put it on a shelf in like the middle because where I want to put the shelf is perfectly centered to my TV. So that would go on that. So yeah, you have a really nice setup. I like it. I like it. I like it when I find people who... When it's like what I would say is like for you as well, it's like in a similar way to me, it's like if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it right. I don't want to half-ass it, even if I only use this thing now and again. You know, it's the same as like buying certain things. It's like, yeah, I might only use this a couple times a year, once a week, whatever it might be. When I use it and when I watch something or anything, I want it to be a great experience. I want to look forward to watching stuff and excited to do it by having the experience be really good, right? So it's like with my TV, I didn't like, everyone made fun of me because they're like, oh, you're always like buying tech stuff. No, I waited 8 years before I upgraded my TV to an OLED. And I was like, I wish I got like a slightly bigger one, but I honestly don't really give a shit. 65 inch is like the perfect size for this apartment. So it worked out really well. But it's like, I wanted the best TV that I could get. I spent a long time figuring it out, picking a good audio set. I was like, no, this is, beyond this point, diminishing return. This is the best bang for buck that I can get for this. You wanted to set up your bug screen finally? You don't have a saw? On Monday it is. Well, at least you'll get it done. At least you'll have it done soon. I mean, it's a good time to do it if it's, yeah, because if it's grotesquely hot in Germany right now, you're going to need that bug screen. We might be staying in Burnaby for next round. Ooh, do it. Do it. If I see anything in my building or anything as well that might come available for a short term, I'll let you know. Like, there's no Airbnb allowed, but if there is anything in terms of like apartments available, I'll let you know. Yeah, you're gonna need that. I was walking around yesterday. I went and got like picked up a pizza, and there were so many of the little midgies flying around. It was gross. I was like, ugh. All right, we're jumping into the factory game. We're doing it. I was already in the thing. Well, an ad's about to run, so maybe I'll wait till the ad's done, but then I'll go pee when the ad runs. But yeah, I really like having a setup that, again, with the audio, I wanted, this was my buy once, cry once audio setup, and it didn't frickin' work out. It's like, it's been nothing but a pain the entire time I've had it. Oh, hi, Kodiak. There's an ad running right now, so I'm going to use it as an opportunity to go pee. But I'll be right back. Ooh, I like this. I think I might get the Space Age expansion. I think it might happen. I am not horse. We are not playing the horse derby, girl. That is not happening. I think I just clipped the mic. Sorry, everyone. We're not in this house. We are not horse girls. Finish the base. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking. Finish the base game. I think otherwise it's gonna get too Boo. Mic bricked again. I did change the... I moved the gain. I moved the gain on the thing. Is that better? Is this better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse? Oh no, it's so much worse. All I did was change the gain. Is that better? Oh, whoa. Whoa, why is it Why is it clipping? I'm whispering and it's fucking clipping. I'm literally whispering and it's clipping. Louder but better. Okay, give me a sec. Is this better? Better. Hey, better. Better. Oh my god, what is happening? How is it clipping? What the fuck? Leave it on that. There you go. Yeah, it just started clipping. Like I had to like. It keeps like peaking to red. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I don't know what's. It sounds fine. It's like hitting the red line in OBS right now. It crackles when you change it. There's got to be something with the gain maybe in the mixer that's fucked. I don't know. Sounds good right now. Okay. It might get a little fucky. All right. Sorry about that. I was gonna pee while the ad's running. I'm gonna pee really quick. I'll be right back. Hopefully it doesn't break in the meantime. Okay, I peed super fast. Now it looks quiet. Now it looks really quiet. I don't know. I'm not gonna touch shit. I'm not messing with anything. Alright. Okay, so the last thing I remember that was happening was the bugs have evolved, and I hate it so much. And we... Oh yeah, no, they all spit acid now. That's what happens. They all spit acid. We did get more, we did expand the iron. These are all about to run out. I have completely forgotten how to play everything. Yeah. Now, damn, I've really forgotten everything. There we go. All right. These are about to run out too. They have 89 left. Oh no. 88. But yeah, the bugs. So we're getting the acid spitter bugs now. We did start expanding we got a lot of coal, which is great. We did start expanding the iron up here, and it's just those machines running off solar right now. With one single turret, which is not enough, I know. And then we started with oil. Oh, that's what we were doing? Right, I remember now. We were over here. We were siphoning off oil to make... We started doing the sulfur. That was it. So, what was that this needed? So these needed water to make sulfur. We're making batteries. That was it. Okay, so you need sulfur. So then we had to make... We have to get iron over here. That was what we were doing. Okay, now we're cooking with natural gas. So we need iron. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. Which we are kind of making enough of. Alright, so what's the best way to get the iron over there? Because I don't want to take too much away from this. But from here makes the most sense. So if I add a... Trying to think of the best way to do this, because it gets really funky really quick. Okay. So I think if I add a splitter roughly where I am now, I need to then get the iron. Or I guess I could, like... I don't know. The ratio of this is off by a lot. Right? Like, this is sending too many. Which I guess this is missing those because you're missing something. I guess you're not getting enough. Okay, you're getting a lot of these. Can I... Oh, alright, you're in the way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's good. So then, yeah, I gotta do something with these. Gotta do something with these. We're producing a lot of, some would say too many cogs to go into this machine, this, and this. So I think maybe I can take one of these out, because it just seems a little bit of a waste. There we go. That will then, yeah, that will then do this. And then how the frick am I supposed to get iron over here? Can I do like metallurgy and can I convert copper into iron? Is that allowed? Oh god, the pollution's gonna reach the bugs. No, we don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want my gas to... No. Alright, well good job I've got some turrets down over there, if they'll do it. Alright, so... This... If I do... Let's do a belt. Okay. How much of this can I have an idea. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to add a splitter. Yeah. Then this. Oh god, how do I get over there? I gotta basically get this to like here. Which might not be too bad. Maybe. He says that very confidently for a man of this stature. Okay. Let's see. Too far away. That's why. God. Stop embarrassing me, chat. Jesus. In front of all my friends. No. No! I ran out. Okay. Can I... Oof. Not ideal. Okay, and then I need to make more of those. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I need to make more. And I need iron plates. The irony. The irony. Okay. So then... Boom, baby. Why not just let it come to me? You know? Ooh. This... might not work the way I want it to. Because that's kind of backed up. Huh. Didn't think about that, did you, dumbass? I did not. I did not. Okay, so... well, we got these. That's good. So, we'll go up here. We'll make a couple of you rude boys. Thank you. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just gonna... oh no, we're clear. We're clear. We're clear. We're okay. Everybody calm down. Crisis averted. There we go. Alright. I got stuck in the trees. How embarrassing. Alright, then... no, this is wrong. Ah! On the wrong side of history right now. There we go. But any more of these, and we're one shy. Actually, we need way more than that. Okay, don't need all that coal. I'm not happy about the coal. That's fine. Let it slide this one time. There we go. Just gonna, yep, there we go. It's like a boss. Beautiful. Now. I think I need two. I don't need two necessarily. That might have been a bad idea. But I need this. Okay. And I'm gonna use filters. There we go. I'll do the same for you. And then we're good. Filters. There we go. Lovely. This one, I guess it doesn't really matter. Actually, you know what I should? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, I'm gonna bring this out. That one is only gonna do sulfur. That one is, well, I mean, there's only one thing it can do. Dance. And then I gotta get water. Frick. Oh god, I did this wrong. I did it wrong. Okay. Why did I do it wrong? Because how do I get the water in? How do I get the water in? Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, so let's get rid of you. We're gonna put you and go this way. Okay. And then we'll get rid of you. Sorry, I know I'm not like talking out loud. It's not very useful. That works. More oil stuff? Yeah. Trying to make, working towards batteries right now. Okay, so then... Oh, we're full. Alright, never mind. Put that here. There we go. Get rid of you, get rid of you. And then that one. Yeah. Let's do that. There we go. Alright. Think that's okay. Might have to move this. But that's fine for now. Let's do Pipeworks. Pipes are in the way. It's okay. We'll figure this out. There we go. Need 2 of those. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm stuck. Nailed it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I know this is not ideal because it's gonna just be slow as shit. I need the bulk inserters, really. But this is doing something. Oh, I really need some turrets over here. This is gonna go horribly wrong very quickly. Alright, so we're making sulfuric acid. Okay, so then... what's a defender capsule? I don't know what that is. Robot lifetime, 45 seconds. What? I don't know what that means. Okay. Let's do batteries. So you need 20 of those. And then that needs a chemical plant. Okay. So then I gotta get iron plates up there, and I also need copper, which is right here. So that actually works out kind of well. I actually picked a relatively decent spot. I could like filter off these, but I think having it all kind of set up here is not a bad way to go, to be honest. And then that way I can make batteries over here. Yeah, I think that works. That kind of like, I'm not saying it worked out the best, but it's doing something. It's a victory sip of my iced coffee. Oh yeah, that was good. That ice melted so fast. Okay. Turrets. I think we're gonna need some turrets up here. It feels like it's time. Oh, brother. Alright, let's make... just because I'm gonna get annoyed with that. Even though it's only an inconvenience right this second. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah. Just minimizes what's in the way as well, right? So all right, so my little solar array, look at it, it's so good. Hell yeah, dude. I have another one. Over here. Wait, how do I move? There we go. Okay, maybe it won't let me see it, but I built another one over here. That's my little solar array over there. Yeah, man, it's doing its own thing. It's having a great time. It's having a gay old time. Yeah. So I'm actually using quite a bit of solar. Just need radar to see. I do have a radar, but I guess I only... My radar is down here. So I guess it... Oh, so it can only do the square? I see. Okay. But yeah, I have solar powering all of this. I have solar powering all of this. And I have solar powering all of this. It works. It works so well. I also have a lot of grenades, and I don't know why. Reveals the square permanently, and then ping longer. Okay, so it reveals more on the map, as in, like, you can see what these are. But in terms of, like, visibility, I would need to build another one, like, over here. Okay, that makes sense. I understand that. Okay. Yeah. So... I think... Okay, copper plating. I think it just makes sense to keep this kind of its own thing. So if I mine the copper over here, convert it into copper plating over here, kind of keeps it all as its own thing, which isn't too bad. And then iron plates are coming up, which is fine. And then we're making batteries. We're making batteries. Don't know why I said it twice, but I did. Let's see, can I make any more of you? Yeah, if I make 2 of you. And I have an assembler. Can assemblers make... No, it needs to be a smelter. Never mind. Never mind. I retract my statement. Never mind. Okay. 100. Okay, we're in the hundreds now. Hell yeah, dude. Let's find the highest. Did see a 118. Just very mindful that if I do this... Yeah, there we go. That's fine. And then... I think... Oh, I just have one of these. Alright. No, I didn't have those. Alright. Make a few of these. Okay, I'll put you here. Then let's make 5 of you, I guess. Trying to like minimize how much of the there we go. All right. Smelter time. It reveals the square permanently. Okay, I finally got the big power poles. Ooh. Yeah, the fact that you're playing a game where it takes like 120 hours to get to where I was 20 hours in, which I am 20 hours in, is really funny. Okay, so I think... About I have to get this power. It's a good way to do this. Now the big move. Ooh, yeah, I'm not even at trains yet. I'm not even at trains yet either. I need to like get on that. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Best way to do this. Let's do a splitter. Okay. We'll do it here. up here. We need... That's not what I meant to click, you dumb fuck. Iron plates, that's fine. Oh, okay. Nope, stop taking coal. Stop taking coal. There we go. Gonna head to PC fire it. Hell yeah, dude. Have a good stream, man. I'll see you in a bit. I most likely will stop by before I go to the gym. Thanks for hanging out, Crack. Appreciate you. No stream yet? Yet. Well, you got a lot of factory to do. All right, so. Wait. I'm gonna do it this way. No, let's do it that way so that it doesn't connect like that. And then we can get rid of this. Pretty sure, yeah. Oh, I hate when it's like, god damn it. All right, let's get a big boy. Thank you. Go. Then going this way. So I actually did need a splitter, so that actually works out really well. Yep. Then I need a chemical plant. Do I have a chemical plant? I do not. So I need 2 of those. So we need the circuits. Okay, this is... Look, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's doing something. Cleaning stuff up. Nice. It is doing something. What's that? Oh, the efficiency stuff. Alright, let's grab some... Oh. Just take a nice hefty stack of you. Run back. And that way... Yeah, we're making good progress. We're making good progress. We're about to have batteries, which allows... Oh god, and then I gotta build... So now that I have batteries, potentially, it will mean that I have the ability to build those rooms that allow us to... The buildings that store power that allow us to run solar the whole time. Oh, because I need steel. Right. Well, we'll build one. Yo. Okay. I feel like I need to just leave a little bit more space. What does that need? Sulfuric, copper, yeah. Alright, let's put down a box. There we go. Then... That's gonna go that way. Go. I think this might work. So. Huh? Righty. Battery time. Wait. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. I am a dumb. Go. Yeah? You facing the wrong way? Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay. That's fine. Oh, fuck. Alright, stuck again. There we go. I guess I need... Welcome back. Maybe I should put a storage thing in between these two rather than straight in. And then we'll put the box down here. There we go. Okay. Haha. We did it. We got batteries. I did it. It only took me 25 hours. All right, then now what? Now I can build one of these. Hell yeah, dude. Once we get into logic as well, I'm scared to get into logic, I'm not gonna lie. That's a stressful time for me. Okay, we're gonna build an accumulator, which is gonna go over here. So these can run at night. I mean, yeah, I put it in at night. That was the worst idea. I missed it by a second. But these should be running relatively efficiently. Yeah. Might need a few more of them, but we did it. We built our first battery building, essentially. Which is pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Shame I can't put trees down. I want to put trees down so that I can suck up more pollution. Because look at this. Jesus. Is that stone? Oil. Yield. Ooh. It's a hefty yield. Oh my god. Look at these bug nests. Christ. We are not live, laugh, love it. Bugs are gonna start coming for me soon. I like that. I like that it like shows different little graphics for the different copper amounts. That's kind of cool. It's a nice little touch. You listening, Project Zomboid devs? Early access for 13 years, my anus. I'm still so mad about that game. I genuinely bought it to support an indie dev, and I was like, I should have looked more into it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Never again. No, I'll support more indie devs. I just will actually look into it a little bit more before I give them my money. projectile damage 3. So that's just a general upgrade, right? Explosives, modular armor, stronger explosives, bulk inserter. That could be useful. Flammables. I'm listening. Let's go with this. There we go. Soda capacity bonus. Okay. Flamethrower. Ooh. Advanced oil. Christ. How do we make the blue stuff? Faster and more flexible furnaces. I am interested in the furnaces. Focus light capable of causing damage. That would be cool. More robots. Definitely going to add this. That's for sure. Alright. I feel like we need to up our weapon, like, defenses a little bit. Just because I'm a little concerned about... I'm not gonna lie, these. Because that's where all our oil is right now. And it's not got a ton of pollution, but it's getting up there and these nests are getting pretty big. And they're also evolving quite a bit. I think that defending our oil... That's the most American I'll ever sound. Defending our oil reserves is the top priority. That's what we need to do. And I think, I think the couple of turrets that I have over there is not quite cutting it. Maybe we look at trains eventually as well. Because at least then, I don't know. What do I need for the turrets, actually? Gates. Plates and iron gears, okay. Maybe we'll build... You know what I should do as well? Is I'm not even sending ammo over there. That's another thing, too, to consider. Okay, I'm a little far away. We'll do that. Just gonna carry some sulfur crystals around with me, you know, like a normal person. Alright, so we're full on steel. Holy. Alright. Let's put I guess we're full on all of these. Alright, that's okay. That's fine. It's not a bad thing. But we probably need to do more stuff. Follow the pipeline. Because I don't want to run into any bugs. Maybe I can build... Wait. Oh, shit. So distracted by the bullets, I didn't even think to pick up anything else. Plates and iron gears. Yeah. So what's going on over there? Because that's full, right? Okay, no. We're good on that. We're good on that. To you. Too much iron. Well. Take a stack of you. Why am I carrying so much? Oh, that one's dead. That one's dead. Okay. It's not even worth it. There we go. And then I don't want the stone. Is there anything over here, maybe? It's more of a stopgap than anything else. Alright, whatever. Keep it going. Let's see I can just like stack these up, I guess. I know there is a use case for just like the raw iron, but I just don't want to carry it right now. There we go. And then, still don't have enough plates, really? All right. Nope. Trying to press F. Okay, we'll make 2 of those. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's working. Does it tell me? Ooh. Okay. I like that. Actually doing something useful. Alright. Run away, run away. So yeah, I want to put more, I want to put some turrets down. Maybe eventually we'll put another pipe sucker, not a sucker. Oh, that's what we should do. That's what we should do. You wanna hurry up? Yep, nope, yep. There we go. Alright, and then we'll put you. We'll put you like here, I guess. Go. I'm gonna put more solar down just in case, because we might expand. Go. Anything I can do down here? Not really. Okay. So that'll fill up. Nice. I'm gonna put you there, but I'm then gonna put a. I'll just do this. Being a little lazy, but whatever. Go. Okay. So we've got 2 turrets here. I don't think they've had to fire once. Maybe actually. Okay. No. And then we're gonna put a couple more turrets down. Where are you? 7. Go. Go. Beautiful. Alright, I probably need more on this side because they could come from that side too, to be honest. But we're okay for now. It's all good in the hood. Alright, so oil's going. Put some of these down, which is nice. I think 2 should be okay. I am a little... I feel like... You know what? Here's the thing. I'm going to take these up. I'm going to put them here. The reason being, if that they do get attacked, they're in range of these. Right? So, if they get attacked, they actually have a little bit of a redundancy here. So if they are attacking those, then those can protect them. Should do the same on that side too, because I don't think I can make any more. Ooh, I've unlocked this. Nice. Yeah, I'll make 2 more of these. I'll do the same on this side. that way, but I did. Go. Don't have enough. But yeah. Alright, so pipeline wise, we're doing okay. Walls, we're doing not too bad. Okay, that doesn't really protect these. So don't love it, but we're doing okay, I think. Maybe we're running a little low because we're kind of divided a little too much. Okay, maybe what I'll do then is let's move these, put them. Go. Yeah. All right. Then two of those. There they are. Oop, my bad. My bad. Okay, and then we'll put some walls in. Okay, so this has been attacked. This has been attacked. Just, just as a. Oop. Can you have a tree fact? Trees can also be penguins. Hi, trees. How you doing? How was your stream yesterday? Okay, it's kind of terrifying. Trees, how are you? Good to see you. Oh. Okay, so these need power. Okay. Don't know if I'm actually providing enough power now. Yeah. That's okay. But maybe. Game was cool. Thinking about your whole desk to try and actually kill manage. It's always a start. It's always like a good faith place to start, and it never works out. For me, at least. Because every time I'm like, I've rebuilt this desk in this apartment alone. I've lived here 3 months. I've taken apart and rebuilt this desk now 3 times, and I think it gets worse every time. I don't know why or how, but I just cannot do it. Just cannot do it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I do. I'm stupid. That's what it is. But good for you using the Saturday to do that. Like using the weekends to actually be productive. Meanwhile, I'm over here doing whatever this is. Wait, can I walk over these on no? Okay, so I kind of just screwed myself. It's not too bad. Alright. So yeah, they have started attacking the oil field, which is a little scary. And then... Oh, did I... Fucking more. Okay, do this. I can reach. Okay, I got long arms. No, I don't. That's a lie. I know I'm lying to everyone today. Okay, so... Nope, that's not what I want. So I want to do it that way. Nope. Do I not have enough of these? Okay, I have a couple. I'll do that. There we go. That was one too many negative things about myself. You know. What should I say that's a nice thing about myself? Let's do... Actually, that kind of works. That kind of goes crazy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, I'm doing okay, though. I'm generally doing okay. I really want to fix my cable management, too, so... If you figure out a good solution, I know that sounds really stupid, but it's like if you figure out a good solution on cable, let me know, because like my setup is a mess. Because it's split between like 3 computers. The one thing that drives me crazy about these monitors is I don't know who designs monitor power cables and the length of power cables for monitors, but like, did they not think that a monitor might be more than like 3 feet away from a wall plug? Drawing tablet is a menace. Oh my god, mine's the same. It takes like it's granted this does have a wireless setup, which is pretty cool, but I just don't trust it. I could dig it out and use it. I would rather just have a wired connection. As much as it's like whatever, I don't want to have to keep charging the tablet, especially if I'm at work, and then I'm dragging the cable out anyway. They expect you to put the monitor mounts on it. Kind of. Mine is 3-in-1 for cable, video, data, power. Ooh. See, I think my monitors are supposed to do that as well, where it's supposed to like have a pass-through of that. I'm not sure. Which I really was hoping would work. But I think you then have to connect it to the computer with like a special like USB 3 cable that then sends that through. I use a lot of like hubs. I have like a nice little hub. Let's use this for a sec. Okay, I think this is a relatively okay setup. I'm not super happy about these because they're just not very, the bullets are not very strong. But we're gonna have to like step up military anyway, to be honest. I think we're kind of slacking a little bit. How do these work? I don't really understand how these work. HDMI power, USB. None of which go to the same spot. Yeah, I mean, my office has one power outlet. Like, it has the 2 plugs and that's it, and the internet's all over here. So the choice of where I can put stuff without running a cable is quite limited. And then I have a like a UPS for my gaming/stream PC, and then I have another one for my work PC, like, which is just a Mac, so it's very over the top. So everything's kind of plugged into those, so it's 2 of those plugged into the wall, and then everything's running everywhere. It's a fucking mess. It's an absolute mess. As I said before, I want to kind of get a rack mount setup. Even if I don't build the computers as a rack mount, just like a tower where everything's inside and then it's just like 2 cables coming out would be the fucking dream for me. Just so it's not running back and forth. Like, I literally have XLR cables wrapped around the base of my monitor. It's like a technological cock ring. It's awful. I hate it. Why did I describe it like that? Why? I really need to like question my own thoughts and brain. Anyway, let's see how the batteries are doing. We should have quite a bit of them now. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Look at this. Look at this. I will highly recommend to anyone, especially in North America too, buy a battery backup power supply. Because not only does it act as a power surge protector, but if you have like your computer plugged in, it will, you know, when you get like a power surge or a power outage, you're less likely to fry any of the components. It adds like, it also kind of like, depending on the one you get, kind of adds a consistent power delivery to your computer so it doesn't have like waves. I find it helps a lot with stability on that. Highly recommend it. They're a little expensive. They can be around $150 to $200, but better than replacing a $2,000 to $3,000 computer, right? As someone who has a lot of problems with tech and computers, yeah. I'm assuming this is full. Yeah. We have a lot of plastic. We have a lot of... Like, we're doing pretty good with the batteries, I will say. Like, that kind of leveled out very quickly. There we go. Machine gun is the active one. It's my... Acid, explosion resistance. Maybe... I don't know. Let's look at our research tree. Where are we at? What are we doing? Lasers? Laser would be cool. But I need to make the blue stuff. And I don't know how to make the blue stuff. Did I unlock the blue stuff? I think I did. I did. Okay. That's actually not too bad. How do I make engines? Iron. Okay, that's not terrible. The good thing about that is, I mean, aside from that, it's all down here versus anywhere else, is my advanced circuits are here. My pipes are here, so like I can make engines down here very, very easily. Very easily, because look, I have the gears coming over this way. I have the pipes here, and I have the steel. So in terms of like actually, oh my god, we're making so much. Jesus Christ. I think we're making a little too much research. I think we suddenly overdone it. Oh, maybe, okay, maybe it's because we've been doing a lot of the blue and the... Wait, how did you get in here? Well, that's a thing. Hey, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Alright, give me a sec. There's an ad that's about to run and I have no snoozes left. Give me a sec. I'm gonna run a little bit of a longer one and use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And then we'll get a nice long time frame where we don't get any ads. So, BRB. I'm gonna put the BRB screen up as well. I haven't used that yet. Enjoy. There's no music though. Let me put music on.
Said he loved me, but I don't reply. Says I'm always pretty when I cry, with rosy cheeks and red eyes. Fallen angel with a dark side. It's like a front row at a car crash, baggage out with the trash, picking at my old scabs, and I know that all these boys, they just wanna fix me. Try to sort out all of my history. Think you got the cure to my misery. All these boys, they just wanna fix me.
All right, we are so back. Hopefully you enjoyed my beautiful BRB screen. Is that on my watch? No. Okay, apparently me running back to stream was enough for it to think I was working out. So that shows why I need to go to the gym more than I already do. I did have a pretty good pizza last night, though. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had pizza in a while. That's a lie. I haven't had pizza in a while. I've not had takeout pizza in a while. It was really good. It was a mushroom fungi supreme. I don't know why. It's like moved away from the meat pizzas. I do like a good prosciutto one though. Like prosciutto and mushroom, hell yeah, dude. But I just like mushroom pizza. I don't know. Just really hits for me. All right, so we're gonna build. We need to make. What was it? We need to make engines, okay? Which is not too hard to do because we're already right here. So all we have to do is get the cogs over, and then the pipes and the steel are already here, which isn't too crazy. I mean, it's not easy because I've got to either bridge this gap or I've got to like bridge multiple of these, which might be an easier way to do it, to be honest. To go this way and come in actually makes more sense to me. Yeah, that'd actually be a lot easier to do. So let's use a splitter, right? Is it? The audio looks quiet now. What the hell? Kind of. Ooh, got the bulk inserters. Nice. Okay, we'll get a splitter. We'll get a few of these. We do use them quite often. And then I'll make some of those. Okay, let's get a splitter going. That makes sense. That's on me. That's on me. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. All right, that works. So then we need an assembler that goes here, basically. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna put a little bit of a buffer. Yep. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. We need a couple more of those. There we go. All right, this actually is going to work out kind of great because then you are going to make engines, which is here. Wait, do I have more? Do I have more? No. Okay. Thought I had enough to make the efficiency or speed. Okay, so that ups pollution. That makes it faster. Let's make 2 of these. Yeah. Because then if I put it in this... Well, I can always put 1 in. There we go. Beautiful. Then we've got the advanced circuits up here, which is pretty sweet. Because then we need to make you, and then I just need the sulfur. So we need to get sulfur down here. Which isn't too bad because we have a lot of sulfur. I actually have like an extra sulfur maker, right? Like it's not too bad. Excuse me. Yeah, like this one. So if I take this sulfur, and we gotta send it down. Yeah, it's a bit of a ways to go, but it's actually not too bad. If I go along this way down, it's actually not too bad. I like it. I like it. Because then, wait, where? Okay, so let me figure out for a second. This actually is going to work so good, because if I build this here, this is already loading up here, and then I just add that in. This actually kind of works. Holy shit. Alright, we're going to make an assembler. When can I get assembler level 3? Do I even have that already? Lab level 3, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't you worry, sunshine. What the hell is that? Spaceships. Ooh. Okay, we're not quite there yet. Military 3, that would be useful. Okay. Yeah, we gotta really get our projectiles going. That's for sure. We gotta full militarize everything, you know? I think that's the goal. All right, let's do excuse me, sorry. Let's do 2 of you. There we go. I don't know if I'll need 2, but just to like get us somewhere. Maybe I'll put it over here. Yeah. I know that doesn't work quite well, but that's okay. So then, where do I want my thing to go? I kind of want it down here, honestly. Oop, stuck. Oh, why did I go this way? Okay, so. That's good. Oh, don't have those. All right. Let's get some underground. Go. All right. Because I want to bring it kind of down this way. Nope. God damn it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. Kill the tree. Thank you. And then I need more of these, which is iron plates. Always iron plates, man. Always iron freaking plates. Which I don't think we're making enough of anymore. Oh, you're getting trapped by these. Oops. Okay. Not good. Not good. Okay. Alright, I'll take these. There we go. Alright, this is not ideal. Because we're filled up on the wall. This has really been a bottleneck for me this whole time. Okay, you're not getting... Something's missing here. Which means you're not getting... guns. Because we're not producing enough of you anymore. Okay. Everything's kind of slowing down. It's not great. It's not great. Alright, so. Time to scale up. Yeah. Yeah. So you're making engines. You got a speed module. Let's go. So I want to get this up to here. Now, what's a good way to do that? Because I feel like that might be not ideal. I guess. Okay, I'm kind of building this in a risky way. That's all right. Ah, damn it. All right. Iron plates. Nope. Give me all the iron plates. So, I think this actually works kind of well. Yeah, all right. There we go. Kind of a little redundant, but whatever. So that's gonna pass it over to that side. Go. That will then pass to this side. Go. Okay. Not quite yet. Whatever. It's fine. All right, so this is gonna make making this. Okay. You're making this. All right. So now we got to get the sulf down. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. All right. Uh-oh. Get out of your trees. Not you, penguin. Not you, trees, penguin. How dare you. You're stuck here forever. Okay, looking, we may have found it. Ooh. That escalated quickly. Similar area to where you are now. Okay, so what's the play? What's the play? What's the play? The long boys aren't gonna cut it. They could. They could. Okay, so if I do this. Alright. Thought I made enough. I was wrong. I was hardly wrong. There we go. Okay, sulfur is coming down on Skytrain Venom. Not too bad, not too bad. Not the worst. You'd actually be on a train line, which is good. Let's do. Let's make, if we can. We cannot. I'm assuming because I don't have any iron plates. Okay, we'll do that. Give me. Give. There we go. All right. Go. And then we'll put you here. Okay. Now. Get rid of this. There we go. Need one more. We'll do 5. Okay. Then. Wait, how do I get this out? Oh, fuck. I know how to get it out. I know how to get it out. Aha. All right. So. One of you. Yes. Oh, fuck. Why did I do that? I keep right-clicking instead of hitting Q. All right, so then this, the filter, we want it to be you. Yeah. Yeah. Then we do 5. Yeah. Okay. Then we do this. Yeah. And then the last thing we do is this. Boom. I did it. Okay, it's gonna be slow, but we're making engines, and then we're making the blue one. TWSS, what's that? All right. That's what she said? Oh. Hell yeah, dude. All right. So. kind of plugged up here a little bit. To say the least. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't have enough steel. Well, I do have enough steel. Let's go back. We'll build some steel boxes. So we're running out of storage. Running out of storage. Engines are happening. Okay, should be enough. Over here. Make 2 of those. Go. Oh my god, every frickin' time, dude. Okay. There we go. Alright. At the very least, that'll kind of alleviate stuff, right? So, we're good, we're good. Probably need more research, to be honest. Your base right now. Oh, jeez. Oh my crack. What are you? What are the things in the top left corner with the white squares and the blue? I guess like you're much further along than I am. And you know this game inside out. My base is not the worst, but not the best. Those. Oh, okay. So I wouldn't see those. All right. Fine then, be that way. Do I have something that I could put into you? This seems like the productivity 1 or whatever this is seems so not worth it. Like you're getting, it makes it slower. It uses 40% more power and increases pollution. Like, I don't know, it doesn't seem... you know what, I'm gonna do this too, there we go. but, less input, yeah, true. Okay, so this, well, I mean, this one is now using double the amount of power to produce 40% more. Less stuff spent, true. Yeah, it's all about balancing, right? So, it's finding that balance. Alright. Sulfur is coming down, which is pretty good. Have we produced anything of these yet? No. No engines have been... Wait. Oh, balls. Okay. Alright. Do you know what? You know what the better solution of this is? And I'm stupid because I should have just done this in the first place. Nope. I'm still stupid. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna fix this, okay? We're gonna do this. This is actually a really dumb way to do it, okay? Just bear with me though. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so Sorry, my brain can only do so much right now. I hate this so much. I know what I'm trying to do. I know what I'm trying to do, but it's not working. Okay. I'm trying to get the sulfur to come in from the right side so that it joins the pipe, but it's not doing it the way that I want it to. Okay. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Okay. Do this. There we go. All right. So then this. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted. Okay. Ah. All right, we did it. That looks horrendous. I probably could have just done. Oh my god, I could have just done it with splitters. Oh my god. Watch registry. Oh, all good, dude. All good. Yeah, you need a nap. You need a nap. You've had a long day. Go rest up, man. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Thank you again for like the gift subs as well. Like, you're way too kind to me. Like, I don't deserve that, but I appreciate it. All right, so now we can actually get. I think I'm gonna need another assembler, to be honest. Oh, jeez. The enabling. What do I need for this? Iron plate? Alright. Join you in daily. Daily? Oh my god. I'm struggling with weekly right now, let alone daily. My audio is so bad. Alright, let's make one more of these. Alright, so. Can I, if I place this here, maybe there's a spot that this might work. Not really. I'm trying to think of a good way to get the pipes, the steel and everything. So I was like, if I put it here, I can like pass it through. And then I can also grab from the... But like I'm like one too close to all of it. I'd have to like I could do it. I can do it because if I put the pipes at the back and then they go this way, that would do it. So that's not the worst. So if I do that, it's just getting this around is gonna be tricky. Tricky. Okay, so we do this. This. 5 of you, just so that we have them. Yeah, so that does that. That does that. And then I need a long boy. Yeah. There we go. You're gonna make engine. Oh shit, what is this? God, we're making barrels now? Oh no. Alright, so then we do this. Then we get another long boy. We put it like so. Yeah, so that'll work. I think. Yeah. All right. Nice. Awesome. And then I don't think I have anything to make you more efficient. Oh, I guess I have this. Screw it. There you go. There you go. Kill the planet. Make more engines. Low power? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm probably not producing enough. How do I do this? How do I check again? Oh, I know I check my grid this way, right? Alright, yeah. Demand is pretty high. Click on the power pole, yeah. I also I could connect my grids. Because I am producing more up here. I just don't have them connected right now. I'm gonna go this way. So I can ride this and it makes me a little faster. Yay! Okay. So I'm not connected. So if I connected these. A little too far away, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, this. Okay, that actually works pretty well. If I can get this. Let's get these. What do you mean you can't reach the tree? Alright. There you go. Alright. That should then... Yeah, now we're good. Now we're good. We're in the megawatts. Boom. Because I have like that whole setup up there. It's not really distributed very well right now, but it's connected, so it's not too bad. And then oil is kind of... How are we doing on oil? Pretty low of oil. I did up it, but it's fine. Are we making... It's happening! Wait, why are you not grabbing? Oh my god, this drives me crazy. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Making the blue. Nice, dude. You know what I should do? Just realized. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you out. I don't think I'll make that. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference, but I figure I might as well split it up, right? I don't know. I don't think it makes any difference. Maybe. Cool. Alright. This thing's dead. Yeah, we can go with that. There we go. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, like, look how small this area is of, like, the bugs relative to, like, this. Because it's, like, so close to where I've been doing stuff. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe we can increase our labs. That might make sense, to be honest. Only 6 and we've got all of this is not really ideal. I don't think we're researching anything. The music's so ominous as well. Armor with a small grid for equipment modules, give you unique bonuses, regular inventory. Ooh. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do advanced combinators. I don't even know what a combinator is. What do you need? Wait, why can't I do that? Oh, because I'm literally already doing it. That's why. All right, flamethrowers. What's this? Braking force. Interesting. Lasers. I definitely want lasers. Uranium. Let's go. This. Let's go. This. Let's go. Let's put you kind of high up, to be honest. Let's get the labs going even more. Weapon shooting. Alright, that's good. Let's build some labs. Okay, we're definitely kind of using a lot more of these now, which is good. Alright, let's do it. So that way, because we're producing a decent amount of everything, yeah. Not that we're getting a ton of the blue yet, but I think it just makes more sense to, like, let's make 5 of these. Fuck it. Why not? We're producing enough power. I think. Maybe not. Maybe I lied. More power. Agua. Agua. Okay. Let's do... one here. Wait, that's one too close. Shit. Go. I don't know why I didn't just right click. What's wrong with me? Go, and then we can go. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I think I have the big... There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Might take a minute. That's fine. Oh, that one's taking all the blue right now. Alright. Dude, we're making so many red. We're making almost way too much red, if anything. Shit's happening. I'm doing it. I was in the middle of doing it. And a lot of red isn't a bad thing. True. Very true. It's better to have too much than not enough, right? Because I think it's more, I need to make more of the military, which I haven't seen actually come through in a while. I'll be honest. I haven't seen a lot of the military research coming in. Which is over here. See this? Yeah, this is what's getting clogged up. This is like the worst one because I'm not making any of these because now this is clogged. All right. Because this is clogged. Fuck. Wait, can I? What was the thing that needed the iron? It was this one, right? Yeah, because that's... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I am going to do. I'm going to put filter on you that is these, because I believe that's what you were waiting for. Yep. We're gonna put a splitter on here. Okay. This is gonna filter. Wait, what are these? Oh, robot stuff. Cool. That. Go. All right. We need another splitter, which we need iron plates for. Thank you. Make as many as we can. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Haha. There we go. That should help with the clog at least. I think that's. I really hope that was right. Okay. There we go. That should help with the clog, which should then help with this. Which then gets these going. Right? Do I have any more modules? Sure. What? Okay. I don't know what that means. But I digress. Alright. So this just takes its sweet time. Can I do it on this? There we go. Alright. Sure thing, bud. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, I never connected the power. Ooh, okay. Our power requirement is pretty high. Because I basically tripled it. Now, can I? Or do I? Don't have any of those. Okay, now we're getting into military stuff. That's good. That's good. That's exactly what we want. All right. Do I have any? No, that's basically, we're at like a good capacity now. Just gonna take all of your shit for a minute. And don't love making more of these, but I think I have to. I just made 2. Did I not make 2? Alright. No, I did make 2. What the hell? I can just connect them this way. Cool. Alright. Screw it. Solar next to coal. Beautiful. We're still... Oh my god. We're still like way under. Holy shit. Production. Amount of power can be produced out of power currently required. So we require 7. We're producing 3. That doesn't make any sense because I connected the. Oh my god! I trapped myself. That doesn't make any sense because I connected the power grids. I thought I did. Maybe I'm doing it. Check the ratio of burners to steam engine. Oh, right. Yeah. I fucked up. No, you're right. I fucked up. It's supposed to be 2 per. I don't have enough. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for 2 burners? Yeah, that's wrong. That's very wrong. I need like 3 more of these. 2 more of these. Alright. Oh, go quick, go quick. Alright, and then... That should... There we go. Okay. Is it ideal? No. Does it work? Yes. Now we're good. Now we're basically managing. That's all I'll say. Managing. Oh, this is like full. That's why. Okay, that's not ideal. All right, I have an idea. I'm gonna put one of these here. Oh, it's just so close. It's too close. Okay. Maybe I don't want this then. Maybe I want this. Oh, what's happening? Everything's creaking. Of course it needs power. There we go. Alright. Okay, that's not too bad. I feel like I fixed a bottleneck, but we're gonna run into a lot of problems really, really soon. Really, really soon. But this is kind of working. We're getting through the steel. We're making engines. We're making the blue stuff. Whatever it is in Fortnite, I don't know. This is going up here. So that way we're not interfering with the bullets that should be going around. Which goes up to here, which goes up here. Goes up here. Yeah. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, little bottlenecked, but not the worst. Not the worst. What do we need for you? Oh, perfect. I'm gonna make two of you. And I'm gonna put you I need more of these. I need more of these. Which I guess I could just take the splitter off. That would kind of... Oh. That's going to cause a problem. That's going to cause a problem. Yeah. Because that one is filtering out the bullets, right? That one's filtering out the bullets, which means no bullets is going this way. What's wrong with this? No, we're fine. Okay. You're missing those. Shit. Alright, go. Alright. I wanna check to make sure. Okay. Because if that is filtering all of them out, then that's a problem. Yeah. I can fix it with more splitters though. Ah. I don't love using splitters in this way. That's the only downside. Alright, so then... Oh, something finished. There we go. Alright. Not ideal, but it works. Something completed. I don't know what. Technology projectile. Yeah. Alright, we're getting our weapons higher though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Just gonna do that. Alright. Okay. Oh man, that red area up here is getting pretty large. Getting a little scared. What I might do is I might just take these. And then take these. There we go. And then that way I can go. And that's everything. And then, oh, I can put those in. Yeah. Alright. Bye, Crack. Have a good sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the help as well. Enjoy the nap. You've more than earned it. And then have fun streaming some of this in a little bit. Good night. Okay. Oh, shit. Apparently I didn't put any bullets in you. That's not good. Alright, I don't know. Why do I have 2 pistols? How do I make that my... I don't know how to, like, make these my main. How do I cycle it? Yeah, I don't know how to cycle my weapon. Uh-oh. I'm sure it told me at some point. Dude, the lab research is going pretty quick, though. Considering it needs the blue, it needs 250. We're already at 15%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so that is not making... Oh, no, it's making stuff. Alright. I don't think I have any productivity modules. No. How do I make productivity modules again? Could increase the speed and the efficiency. Yeah, we'll do one of you. We'll do one of you. These take quite a while. There we go. Alright, now I want to go quicker. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not ideal, but at the same time, the way everything kind of flowed made sense. Like, it kind of worked out pretty well, considering, like, how everything was set up. It kind of flowed pretty well. I am worried about my iron. We're going to have to go down. Eventually, we're going to have to go down to this. There's no choice. That one or that one. And these, again, in pretty big. Like, that's a huge thing. We're going to have to up our defenses over here as well, to be honest. Here's pretty defended, but it's kind of like not... Like, we've expanded a little bit, but it's not too bad because it's running on solar. But it is pumping oil. Here is going to need more because it's just creeping in. It's creeping in. And then as we move up here... Yeah. I do like the idea, though, of making a moat. I'm considering making a moat. Like, just carve a big hole if I can. Carve a big hole around here. Might not be the worst. But yeah, I gotta, like, the pollution's starting to spread to these people. Or these bugs, so... Yeah. Alright. Just gonna hit save. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a stream, though. We are hitting 6 o'clock. I did say I'm gonna wrap up around then. Because I wanna go to the gym. And... I got some stuff to do. So thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'll play some music before we end as well. Also, there's another ad coming up in a minute, so I don't want anyone being hit by an ad if they don't need to be. Thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna try and order the new audio interface tonight because this is driving me crazy. And I'm not happy about it. So, it's a me thing, I understand, but at the same time, it does impact people's ability to watch the stream comfortably if the audio is constantly crackling or gaining and getting quiet. Like, it's just not, it's not acceptable. I got 5 years out of this mixer. I think that we just gotta kind of, we're beyond a sunken cost fallacy, right? So, it'll be an improvement. As long as it's, like, it doesn't have to be better, it just has to be consistent, right? I just need something that works. Maybe I'll go to Best Buy or after I go to the gym and see if they have anything in, right? But I don't know. Alright, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day. If you're with us on Twitch, we're going to go raid J-Rock. He's playing... Oh, he's playing Satisfactory. Okay, perfect. I didn't even look. I'm just going for reliability right now. This is like, if everyone's like, oh, it's crackling, oh, it's not, oh, it's fine, and I have to keep flicking the phantom power off and on, it just means it's broken. It's not working, so it needs replacing. I'm disappointed. It's an expensive mixer, considering my last one just completely broke and fried. Having to replace this already is kind of disappointing, but it is for the betterment of the stream, less of a headache for me. I just gotta make sure it's something that works for the stream, but also for my job as well, doing client calls and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully with no audio problems, but who knows. Go say hi to J-Rock. He's awesome. Take care. I love you. Bye-bye.